Hello, I'm Danielle from Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and Scorpio, these are your tarot cards for September of 2022. This is a general reading, and I suggest that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a more complete view of the month you have ahead. So as I'm going through all 12 signs, so far this reading for Scorpio has been the most promising one, absolutely yet. So I'm really happy that you seem to have a lot of great things coming to you this month, with just a little bit of advice on how to make the best of it and how to kind of avoid any problems down the road. The first card we get is the theme. And by the way, this is the Fountain Tarot. There's a link in the description about how to get this particular deck. This is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups comes to us with this beautiful, bright bounty and these opportunities of emotional fulfillment. This can indicate a new partnership, as in a romantic partnership, absolutely, but it could also even be like a business partnership, a collaboration, but a lot of new, fresh energy that is very much in alignment with your heart. So everything that you would really want to be in connection with. The starting point, where are you right now, is unequivocally the best card in the deck, and we have the sun. So the sun is here. The sun is pure joy. It's hanging out in that beautiful meadow. Everything is illuminated. Everything seems clear. This sense of things kind of going right. This is a time of culmination, completion, and having arrived at your next level. You've reached a certain plateau. There's a happiness there. And sometimes, this is a very general reading. For some of you, this might be, well, I've triumphed over something. That's still beautiful too. So yeah, the sun. This is where you're starting. Everything's illuminated. You can see things for what they are, and you are just filled with joy. That energy is going to impact how you move through this month. The next card is the challenge, and in that we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is an energy that it's mental acuity. It's being very nimble in how we think. Swords being everything about the mind, mental attitudes to logical thought. The Knight has a lot of, not so much adolescent, yes, adolescent, but sort of youthful energy, but more a little bit of naivete, maybe so excited with the notion of moving forward and using the mind and the new ideas that are coming in and the new opportunities that are coming in. A possibility of maybe being a little sharp-tongued or maybe going in a little bit too quickly. As a challenge card, I would say this is something to look out for. Don't come across as someone who is flighty. Don't drop the ball. Make sure that you're following through with everything. Make sure that you are double checking with yourself. You're not just moving through with ego, and you're not coming across as being flighty or scattered. So yeah, take your time a little bit and make sure that you are getting the secondary things done. Even though everything seems really exciting, those few things that aren't super exciting are just as important. Make sure they get done too. As far as the healing and lessons, we have this King of Wands. Wands energy is even more movement-based, wanting to burst out and bring that energy out and get things done and do stuff and conquer things, especially things that one is really excited about. This is a king that is, out of the kings, he is one that is a little more likely to potentially make a misstep. Basically, with this King of Wands, you want to take this opportunity to decide how you want to move forward. He can be a little bit quick moving, just like the Knight of Swords was. You want to make sure that you're not moving forward so quickly that you end up tripping over your own 2 feet. And that's what I would say these two cards are telling me as far as your challenge and your healing. Making sure that even though you're excited, you can still say yes, and you need to double check all of the finer details and make sure that when you're moving forward, it's not just out of the excitement, but really reminding mindful of what it is you're moving forward, why you want to do it, and what about it is important to you. So I know it's hard to ground the joy, but do it just a little bit to keep track of everything. The Whisper from Your Guides card is exactly what it sounds like, and that's our final card of your reading, and that comes up as the Fool. So the Fool is also adding some more energy to these big, beautiful, bright, new opportunities that are coming your way, taking a new look at things, new ventures, new possibilities, even new romance. Yes, this is wonderful. Go ahead with that thing, but make sure that you are not tripping over your own 2 feet. This is a month of Mercury retrograde, and this is going to impact you in a way of, first of all, being mindful of your communication whenever you can, but it's also a good month for introspection. Now, it looks like with all the good things going on, introspection is going to be the farthest thing from your mind, and that's exactly the issue. Although the issues, remember, like, take a look at this King of Wands and this Knight of Swords. These are very much minor arcana. This is the everyday stuff. This is how you can show up every day to make things better. Take a deep breath, check in with yourself, and double check everything. Just double check all the details. Ultimately, the Sun card, the Fool card, respectively, these are both major arcana. These are big deals. So ultimately, I wouldn't say to worry. Definitely just sort of dot your I's, cross your T's where you can. And ultimately, this is all great energy. This Ace of Cups that you're starting out with. This is a wonderful month of opportunities. Fantastic people that you'll meet. I can see new partnerships coming about in business and or personally. I can definitely see where things that have you on kind of a high that you've succeeded from, you've kind of graduated on from, are propelling you into your next level, your next set of opportunities. That's going to happen. Just make sure that you're keeping an eye on the details and not getting too wrapped up in things. But ultimately, this is a really beautiful reading for you. I hope you have a beautiful month ahead of you, and I hope that you get to make the most of it in every way that's meaningful to you. All the best to you, and I hope to see you next month for your October reading. Don't forget to check out your moon, sun, and rising, and see you in October.